Good day everyone. I'm here to introduce to you Arduino UNO with LCD system by 2 that will display an hello world. This is just to introduce Arduino to us and how it could be used with LCD screen to display some ways as it suits your purpose. Arduino codes are written in C++, which is a human readable programming language. What do I mean by LCD? LCD means liquid crystal display. Those are the types we find in our maybe calculator, in our digital wristwatches, and some examples of LCD screens to find on our mobile phones, like those small mobile phones. Yeah, and Arduino codes are written in C++. That's the programming language in which the codes, sometimes otherwise called sketches, are written. And some are written in Python too. You can upload Python codes on Arduino, but you need to have some IDEs downloaded in your laptop, maybe Linux or Mac OS and the likes. Arduino Uno is a low-cost, flexible, and easy-to-use programmable open-source microcontroller board that can be integrated into a variety of electronics projects. The board can be connected with other Arduino boards, Arduino Shield, Raspberry Pi boards to control relays, layers, servos, motors as an output. PPP. Arduino have so many varieties of boards, so many types of boards. But the commonest used one for electronics are Arduino Uno. We have the Uno, we have the Nano. There are so many types of Arduino Uno boards. Arduino boards. But the one that you can easily see around is the Arduino Uno, and that's the commonest part. That's the commonest one that you can find and use for your projects. This is a typical Arduino Uno, and we have two types of Arduino Uno. Some you will see with this long IC, yeah, that is 80 mega 328 microcontroller. That is the microcontroller, and some you will see like this other picture that flew in now is the surface mount microcontroller. You will see it's very small chip like that. Those are types of the one you can, those are the type of Arduino Uno you can see in the market. And you can see the labeling, we have so many pins. Like you have the output pin, we have the power pin. Let me play in the third one. You can see the third picture actually explain the AVR, the digital pin, the analog pin. We have analog pin like from A0 to A5, those are the analog pins. And we have the power pins 3.3. You can actually power them by using battery. You can power them using the USB, using the USB of your computer through which you can program it. So if you need more explanation on this, you can just read them up. And we have some digital pins, we have some analog pins on the Arduino. Like the middle picture, you can see from the right hand side, you can see that the digital pin is from 0 to 13. We have about 14 digital pins, and we have some pins that are labeled with like pin 3, 5, 6, 9, 10, and 11. About 6 pins are labeled PWM, that is pulse width modulation. And these are just, they are digital pins too, but they are used in getting analog results through digital means. If you want to get some analog results through the digital pins, you make use of the pin 3, 5, 6, 9, 10, and 11. Then the LCD system by 2. LCD system by 2 is a 16-pin device with 2 rows and can accommodate 16 characters in each row. It has 8 data pins and 3 control pins that can be used for control purposes. It is capable of handling custom characters and can also display 4 different characters and symbols. This is a typical LCD screen. As you can see, you will see some rectangle boxes like the one the explanation says 16 by 2, that is having 2 rows. That is, if you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. You will see in the first row you have like 16 Yeah, it can be like 16 characters, let me put it that way. And you have two rows. So that's why we say 16 by 2. Actually, we have some other types that are 16 by 4. We have some LCD screens too that are OLED. Yes, that can display a picture. This one is just like a light green. We have another one that is of blue green. I mean blue background. Yeah. So this is the 16 pin. We have the VSS, and these are the labeling. The VSS is the ground, the VDD is the 5 volt, then the VO is the contrast. And the contrast usually we connect a resistor, variable resistor to it, so that we can be able to vary the screen contrast, so that you'll be able to see clearly what is being displayed. So if you need to know more about this, you can just Google search and read more about the LCD system by 2 and what they actually do. So this is the basic circuit diagram that we want to use. You can see the 5 volt supply is labeled with red. Then the ground, which is the negative supply, of black. Then this port, what I mean by port, that is the variable resistor, is connected with pin 3, which is used to vary the contrast of the LCD screen. And you can see the other leg is to the negative and the other one is to the positive. Don't worry, when I show the video, you will understand better. And these are the digital pins. We have the digital pins D0 to D7. We'll make use of 4 there. And this 220 ohms resistor is connected to the anode side just to brighten the LCD screen. So if you have the Arduino Uno and you have the 16 by 2 LCD screen and you have the variable resistor and you have these phase resistors, so you can do this. And this is the code. This is the Arduino code. Yeah, that is the sketch that we use to program. We upload onto the Arduino Uno board, and the output will be displayed. The output hello world will be displayed on the screen. Actually, you have to include a library. There are some things we call the library. That this one is for the liquid crystal display. You have to include it for the optimal performance and for the LCD screen to really work perfectly. And these are the pins I use. You have to put them in the code. That okay, these are, you have to specify this pin you use also. So LCD begin 16 by 2. We are using the 16 by 2. You have to set it up, print a message to the LCD screen. This is the message we are printing, hello world. And this hello world, you can actually put in maybe your name. You can modify it, you can play around it. And the cursor telling us set the cursor to column 0 and line 1. So if you set the cursor to, for instance, column 1, then it means it will shift to the right. It will begin at the second column. Let me put it that way. Yeah, it will begin at the second column. It will not start at the first. So that is the benefit of this. And this LCD prints millis over 1000. It will be counting, understand, the number of times. Yeah, you can easily edit that one, put another thing there. Yeah, whatever you put in there will be displayed. If you don't want it to be counting, understand the number of times or how many seconds the hello world has been on. I think you get the explanation. So you can actually see so many codes on it and online and manipulate them to suit your purpose. Thank you. The other, I will show a video in the next slide how you can download the Arduino Uno from their website, how you can install them, then how you can program. Copy this code after you download the Arduino IDE. The IDE is the Integrated Development Environment. It's a platform by which you program the board. Yes, you compile and upload the code on your board. Thank you.
Yeah, from your Google Chrome or any of your web browser, you can just type in arduino.cc then enter. Then it will take you to the website of the Arduino itself. Then you click software. Then from software, you will see Arduino IDE 1.8.1c. That's the latest. Then these are the download options: Windows 7, Win 7 and newer, Windows zip file. If you are using Windows app, Win 8.1 or 10 and above, get it. If you are using Linux, these are the options. If you are using Mac OS, you click this one. But if, for instance, I want to download for Win 7 and newer, if I click Windows 7, it will bring me to this page. Can you see? Then from this page, if I want to just contribute and download, you can contribute $3, $5, $10, and like that. Then if I click just download, then you can see it's already downloaded. Yeah, since I have it installed on my system before, I don't need to download anything. So when you download, you can just launch it. I think you get it. You can just launch. After you download, you can just run it, then install it, and then you launch. Then after you have installed the Arduino IDE perfectly, I have the shortcut on my desktop, so double click it, then it will load itself. Then this is it. I have the sketch already. This is the sketch. Then I have the Arduino connected to my laptop. This is the Arduino UNO board, and this is the LCD screen. This is the LCD screen. Can you see? This is the LCD screen. I've already programmed it. I want to reset. You can see I've already programmed the hello world. Yeah, and it's counting. This is the code. This is the code I was using. Then, as you can see, I've already programmed it using hello world. Then I want to manipulate it. Then I want to change this hello world into, let me say, I want to change it to as you can see, I changed it to engineer OBT. Then this one, likewise, I want to remove it. I didn't want it to count. I want to put, mind you, it should be in inverted comma. I want to change it to channels. Then after this, I'll come here to verify. You will see it's compiling sketch. Those are the down arrow, you can see it. It will tell you compiling sketch. And the other side, as you can see, done compiling. Then I will now upload. I want to upload it. You will see around this side, you can see it's done uploading. Then you can see the engineer OBT channel is up and running. Then this is the port resistor I was telling you about for varying the intensity. You can see the LCD is becoming clearer. You can see so let me reset. There's a reset button. Let me reset it. Then you can see it came back engineer OBT. So that's just it. Don't mind the cables. If you follow the circuit diagram, you will get it very well. Thanks for listening, and do subscribe to the channel for more tips. If you have any question, any query, you could please comment. I will try and answer them. Thank you.